Hey guys, it's me again. Just a briefish rant today. And today, I just want to briefly talk about the high watch dates that we've been getting over the past couple of years, really. Now, why do you think all the dates that we've gotten so far have been duds? I mean, I always like to say that we can only ever be right once when it comes to the getting the date of the rapture. We can only be right once. After that, that's it. And as I've said many times before, it's okay to speculate. It's okay to be wrong. But before I get into that, why are we getting nothing but duds? Or at least these Watchmen guys, why have we been getting nothing but duds? I mean, there's a lot of these theories that look so good on the surface, and the timelines look so perfect, and it all makes sense, and it seems to fit perfectly. But have we all been deceived? Is that really the case? Well, let me answer this question this way. I've already brought it up, I think, on my last video or the one before that. And this whole time, the answer has been staring me in the face. It should have been staring all of us in the face as to why we've been getting nothing but duds over the past couple of years. Here's the thing, guys. As I've also been saying for like forever now, we're not supposed to monetize ministry. And if we have any sort of ministry that we do in the name of the Lord, and if we monetize it, you can be 100% positive, absolutely sure that the Lord's hand will not be in it. If you monetize your ministry, however way you want, whatever kind of monetization you're doing, whether you're asking people for money, whether you have a PayPal link on the description of your videos on YouTube, an email address, you're monetizing your ministry, or if your videos themselves are monetized. And once you cross that line, once you've monetized your ministry, you're done. You're absolutely done. The Lord's hand will not be in your ministry. You can preach the gospel till you turn blue, but the Lord knows your heart. As I've been saying all along, you cannot serve the Lord and mammon. You will love one and hate the other. And here's the thing, guys. Most of these Watchmen guys, most of their videos are monetized, if not all of them. And, I can't look into their heart. You can accuse me of judging. And if you do, then you're judging too. So whatever. But, the proof is in the pudding. If your videos, for ministry are monetized, then you're not serving the Lord, you're serving mammon. You're doing this for money, you're doing this for yourself. And as I like to ask, what entitles any of us to ask for money when we're doing ministry? Can I ask you for money? Have I done enough? Am I doing enough to be asking you guys for donations? Is there like a minimum amount of open air preaching, or however way you want to present the gospel to anyone, that you have to meet for you to be eligible to ask for donations? Are you now charging people to hear the word of the Lord? And are you entitled to ask for people's money just because you're doing quote-unquote ministry? Listen, the Lord can bless us financially, but He doesn't need us to be asking people for money, and He doesn't need us to be providing the links to our PayPal accounts. Or if you're Aaron from Got a Minute, then maybe a dozen ways that you can send him money. Post it on the description of every video he makes. Yes, I'm naming names now because, this isn't a laughing matter. And I know for you diehard fans of these Watchmen channels, I might come across as some jealous guy who's just mad because I'm not getting as many views as they are. Yeah, you can believe that if you want. Whatever, I don't care. But what I am saying is, here's the deal, guys. If you're monetized, you're serving mammon. It doesn't matter how sincere you are. It doesn't matter how friendly or likable your persona is. You're not serving the Lord. You are serving mammon. You're doing it for money, and you have gotten your just reward. And here is where I'm getting at. If you're monetized, then you're serving mammon. And if you're serving mammon, you are not hearing from the Lord. And that right there is the reason why we've been getting nothing but duds from all these Watchmen channels. Because every single one of them that I've been watching are monetized one way or another. You cannot use ministry to make money, either directly or indirectly. And if you guys are doing this for money, you know what? The Lord will just leave you. I'm not talking about salvation-wise, but He'll just let you do whatever. And if you want to deceive yourself, He'll let you. Or worse yet, maybe all these revelations you think you're getting, maybe they're actually from Satan. Have you ever thought about that? Because if you're monetized, like I said, the Lord is not with you, not with your ministry. And if you're doing it for money, He knows your heart. And He's not going to give you anything. You can try to deceive even your own self. You might even be convinced that you're not doing it for money. But if you're getting money, yes, you are doing it for money. And this is why all the stuff that we've been getting from these Watchmen guys have been duds. Because they all came from as I've said before, their own creativity, their own intellect, their own research, their hard work. And at the very bottom of their hearts, their main motive is money. They think they're doing us a service, giving us some sort of hope. But when they're monetized, that's it. They've poisoned their entire ministry, and everything that comes out of it is poison. And the result is just discouragement and hopelessness. Here's the thing, guys. I do believe that we can know the day and the hour. I've been saying that forever. But as I've been saying over the past 2 or 3 months, I believe that the Lord wants to give us that revelation directly, and we can only get that revelation from Him. And that revelation belongs to the generation that will see the rapture. And I believe we are that generation. And, Satan always likes to mix in some truth to his deception. And a lot of these things that these Watchmen guys have been saying, some of them, may have a little bit of truth. It might look very real. It doesn't mean that it did not come from the enemy. That's the thing. If you monetize your ministry, you're not hearing from the Lord. And if you're not hearing from the Lord, then where are you getting all these ideas? It's either your flesh, or worse yet, Satan himself. And as I've been saying, one of my biggest gripes against these Watchmen channels is I haven't heard a single one of them direct any of us to the Lord for direct revelation. You see, that's bad for business. They have to be the source. And because of that, until they repent and say, hey, we just all need to go directly to the Lord, then we're not going to get anything from them that's truly from the Lord. And we're not going to get the day and the hour from them. We need to go directly to Jesus for that revelation, for that confirmation. And, these guys, they're the golden calves. And as I've mentioned in my last video or the one before that, they're basically worshiping themselves. I'm sad to say that one of my favorite guys that I used to watch, Dr. Barry, seems like he's fallen down that road. And, he has this series where basically all the all-stars of the Watchman community are appearing on his channel, I guess reading off of Luke. And I'm looking at my TV screen right now. That's why I'm looking at that. And it's just kind of sad. Luke 12, Luke 11, these different guys appearing on his channel. I don't even want to watch it. But what's the point of all this? Try to excite us? What it really is it enhances all their channels, their networking. They're basically making a proclamation to the Watchman community, which, I would just say as a broad generalization, those of us who are really looking for the rapture, for, anywhere we can find information from the Watchman community. And, they would just want to establish themselves as the source, that they are the all-stars. They're the ones with all the answers. If we want anything related to the rapture, encouragement, updates, then they're the people that we need to go to. They are just solidifying, entrenching themselves as these watchmen that the Lord has appointed, which is totally not the case. We need to go directly to the source. We need to go directly to Jesus for that revelation, as I've been saying. And why do I say this? I believe that the Lord, two and a half months or so ago, when he gave me these impossible signs that are just mathematically impossible. I've made a couple of videos upon them. He gave me 2 different ones. He was just basically showing me that, hey, he is the source. He is capable and willing to give us that revelation directly. We do need to be patient, but we also, more than anything else, need to be faithful in spite of the complete radio silence we seem to be experiencing right now, that he will give us that revelation at the perfect moment. And I believe that moment is soon, even though it feels really hopeless right now. But these Watchmen guys, what they're doing is just providing false hope. They're not hearing directly from the Lord. They're not directing us to Jesus to get revelation. They're just pointing to themselves. And it is really sad. They have all this viewership, and they're extremely unfaithful with the stewardship that the Lord gave them. It's okay to encourage and look at news and stuff like that, but you've crossed the line once you've monetized and you're doing it for money. And I'm just going to briefly scroll down the subscriptions I have and just really grieve over some of the things they're doing to as clickbait. Satan continues to recalibrate his plan the longer we stay. This is from End Time Dream and Vision. At the point of a great collision, Rapture resurrection event. We are in the pre-tribulation. Yeah, I'm just scrolling down these titles of the videos that are obviously clickbait. Got a minute. Eclipses line up with 2023 COP28. Hopefully Rapture soon. That was from yesterday. Is watching for the Rapture a salvation issue, whatever. What Rapture group are you in? What's that even about? I'm just going through all these titles. I've seen some pretty bad ones. Really shameless ones, really. See if I can find any of them. Rapture Hourly Watch. On 12/12, which is today, Gate of God's sign on the tip of the tabernacle. What does that mean? I guess we better click on the video. Rapture, child to the celestial child. What does that mean? Rapture, feast with full moon in the twins. The Psalm 19 sign. Oh, here's a good one from 2 weeks ago. Rapture, you won't believe where end date is, goes. Yeah, nice grammar there. So, Repo Man 64. Wait a minute, Hanukkah lasts 8 days, the self same day. Okay? Rock Island books, Countdown to Eternity, Countdown to the 70th week. Anyway, all these videos are just clickbait. They don't really provide any information. They provide false hope. And as I've been saying, if you're monetized, then the Lord is not with your ministry. And to answer the question, the title of this video, why have we been getting nothing but duds the past couple of years, is because these guys are monetized and they are not serving the Lord. They're serving mammon, and they're getting all their information and ideas from anywhere else besides the Lord, whether it's their flesh or Satan himself. Who knows? All I know is it's not the Lord. So I'm sorry for this longish rant. Keep your eyes towards the skies, guys. We're still in the season. We're close. And we need to be like that persistent widow and keep on knocking, keep on asking, and the Lord will give us the day and the hour. And I believe that day and hour is really soon, and He'll give us that day and hour even sooner than that. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully there won't be a next time.